to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right. So, ooh, this is messy. But Wawa is starting to release their new winter menu, I guess. They're moving forward as they should, like everybody else. And what kind of theme I've kind of seen this year for a lot of coffee places or coffee creamer companies is we're getting a lot of brownie, we're getting a lot of salted caramel, and we're getting a lot of pistachio. So I don't know if that's just like the cheaper kind of mix-ins that they're able to get, the ones that are kind of better to buy at bulk. But that's what we're seeing: pistachio, we're seeing salted caramel, and we're seeing brownie. So those are the main things. We might see red velvet straggle like at Dunkin', which we're happy to see red velvet back at Dunkin'. But yeah, so my prediction is we'll get some salted caramel stuff here soon from Wawa, just based off of this. This is a, I don't remember the name, but it's butter caramel. We're seeing some butterscotch too. So it's a buttery caramel. So I guess we're going to get like a butterscotch type of flavor here from Wawa on this. So in this side is the picture I took of the limited time buttery caramel thing. And of course, here's the coffee that you're not going to see anything from. So we're going to go ahead and do a review. I let it cool down a bit. So I really hope that they do iced lattes on this. I think they will. But we just got to wait and see as the year progresses a little bit further. So let's go ahead and try this. Please subscribe, like, and comment on the video, and let's go. It does have like a very creamy kind of profile to it. When you go on the kiosk, I poured this myself, but when you go on the kiosk, they have a couple flavors that are labeled as creamy, but they're only hot. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, let's see what we get with iced, if we get a creamy version of that. But you can definitely tell the difference. It's not just your straight up liquidy coffee. There is a creaminess to it for sure. It's really weird because it's not like a latte. You definitely get those strong notes of coffee over everything else. It's definitely a more mild roast, I think. It may have said medium, but it's definitely not like super bitter, super strong. But it's definitely, you know, coffee first. And it does have some nice caramel, buttery caramel undertones. But again, what I want is, I like a latte, an iced latte that's got, you know, more bold of presence on this flavor than we have here. But for what it is, I think it's enjoyable and it's a nice change up. I think it definitely gives like a creamy profile while not sacrificing the flavor of coffee. It really highlights coffee first. Then you've got buttery and caramel notes with a smooth, creamy profile. So, works for me. Maybe not my favorite thing, but I think it tastes quite good. I'm going to give it a 7.5. And other than that, I'll see y'all around. Yay!